Teresa Giudice revealed that she gets no special treatment as a Real Housewife. Fresh off the heels of her elimination from Dancing with the Stars, she jetted off to New York City for the 2022 BravoCon, which kicked off this weekend. Fans and Bravo celebrities are in town to mingle and talk about the network's hit franchises. Find out what made Teresa share this tidbit. During one panel that took place at BravoCon, Teresa Giudice shared that she gets no special privileges. The reality star doesn't consider herself one of the favorites. She said that she doesn't get any perks working for Bravo. Teresa says the network used her arrest as an example. "If I was a regular housewife not on TV, I wouldn't have went to jail," Teresa Giudice told the audience. "Joe told them I had nothing to do with it. Joe said they want you more than me. Joe was the one who did it. I thought nothing was going to happen, and when the judge said I was going to jail, I was like, what?" Teresa was in shock when she got her sentencing. She had no idea that she had to go to prison. That RHONJ star feels that being tied to Bravo means that she had to set an example for their wrongdoings. Teresa Giudice and Joe were hit with 39 counts of fraud and tax charges in July 2013. Over a year later, the couple received prison sentences for fraud. Teresa received a 15-month sentence, while Joe served 41 months after her release. The prison sentences were also the end of their marriage. The former couple couldn't on having a long-distance marriage. In addition to his jail time, Joe was deported back to Italy. He currently remains there for the time being. His ex-wife has moved on and found love with Louis Rules, who she married in August 2022. The Real Housewives of Orange County alum Vicki Gunvalson shared that she thinks Teresa Giudice is the most overrated housewife. She spoke exclusively to The Sun about her honest opinion. Vicki feels that Teresa shouldn't be on reality TV because of her past. She doesn't get the hype. "It's not that I don't like her," Vicki told The Sun reporter. "But she did a bad thing. She went to jail. And she's still on a TV show. She keeps making more and more money, and it's hard for me to understand." However, Vicki did admit that she voted for Teresa Giudice when she was on season 31 of Dancing with the Stars. She was eliminated from the dance competition earlier this month. What are your thoughts on Teresa Giudice saying she doesn't get perks? Do you think she's wrong? Sound off below in the comment section. Teresa Giudice, the iconic housewife who gets no special treatment when people think of the Real Housewives franchise, particularly the Real Housewives of New Jersey, RHONJ. Teresa Giudice is one of the first names that come to mind. As one of the original cast members, she has been a central figure in the series since it premiered in 2009. Known for her fiery personality, family drama, and infamous legal troubles, Teresa has become a reality TV icon. But despite her prominence, the idea that Teresa Giudice gets no special treatment as a Real Housewife is a topic that has sparked much debate among fans and critics alike. Teresa's impact on RHONJ from the very beginning. Teresa Giudice has been a force to be reckoned with on RHONJ. Her iconic table flip in Season 1 remains one of the most memorable moments in reality TV history. Over the years, Teresa's personal and family life has provided much of the drama that has kept viewers hooked. Her feuds with her brother Joe Gorga, sister-in-law Melissa Gorga, and former friends Jacqueline Loretta and Caroline Manzo have been major storylines on the show. Teresa's involvement in the show has gone beyond just being a cast member. She has become synonymous with RHONJ, with many fans believing that she is the reason the show has remained successful for so long. Her larger-than-life personality, coupled with her willingness to share the ups and downs of her life, has made her a beloved and at times controversial figure. The legal troublesome of the most significant events in Teresa's life, which was heavily documented on RHONJ, was her legal troubles. In 2014, Teresa and her then-husband Joe Giudice were convicted of multiple counts of fraud. Teresa was sentenced to 15 months in federal prison, while Joe received a 41-month sentence and faced deportation after serving his time. Teresa served 11 months in prison before being released in December 2015. The legal issues were a massive storyline on the show, and many believed that Teresa's situation would lead to her being treated differently by Bravo, the network that airs the Real Housewives franchise. However, Teresa has consistently maintained that she did not receive any special treatment. either from the legal system or from Bravo. The perception of special treatment. Despite Teresa's claims, there has been ongoing speculation that she has received preferential treatment from Bravo. Critics argue that Teresa's legal troubles could have been a reason for Bravo to cut ties with her, yet she remained a central figure on the show. This led to the perception that Teresa is untouchable within the RHONJ universe. One of the reasons this perception exists is because of the way other housewives across different franchises have been treated after facing legal issues or controversies. For example, Luann de Lesseps from the Real Housewives of New York City faced legal troubles related to her arrest in 2017, but was temporarily demoted to a friend of the housewives' role in subsequent seasons. Similarly, Phaedra Parks from the Real Housewives of Atlanta was fired from the show after she was involved in a scandal during the Season 9 reunion. In contrast, Teresa's role on RHONJ appeared to be strengthened rather than diminished by her legal issues. Her return to the show after her prison sentence was highly anticipated, and she quickly became the central focus of the series again. This led many to believe that Teresa was being given special treatment, a sentiment that has been echoed by some of her co-stars. Teresa's defense, Teresa Giudice, has always been vocal in denying that she receives any special treatment. In interviews, she has stated that her legal troubles were a significant burden on her and her family, and that she has worked hard to rebuild her life since being released from prison. She has also emphasized that her position on RHONJ is the result of her willingness to share her life with viewers, regardless of how difficult or painful it might be. Teresa has also pointed out that her continued presence on RHONJ is due to the fans, who have supported her through thick and thin. She believes that her authenticity and transparency are what have endeared her to viewers, and that is why she has remained a central figure on the show. The network's perspective. From Bravo's perspective, Teresa Giudice is undoubtedly a valuable asset. Her name is synonymous with RHONJ, and her storylines have consistently driven viewership. In the world of reality TV, ratings are king, and Teresa's ability to draw viewers is likely a significant factor in her continued presence on the show. Bravo has also faced criticism over the years for the way it handles its stars. Some argue that the network has a double standard when it comes to disciplining cast members, depending on their popularity and ability to generate drama. However, Bravo has maintained that the decisions it makes regarding cast members are based on what is best for the show and the viewers. The reality of Teresa's situation. The idea that Teresa Giudice gets no special treatment as a real housewife is a complex issue. On one hand, Teresa herself has stated that she has faced significant challenges due to her legal troubles, and that she has not received any preferential treatment from Bravo. On the other hand, the perception among some fans and critics is that Teresa's central role on RHONJ, despite her legal issues, suggests that she is treated differently from other housewives. Ultimately, the reality is likely somewhere in between. Teresa's popularity and ability to generate compelling storylines have undoubtedly played a role in her continued presence on RHONJ. However, it is also true that Teresa has faced significant consequences for her actions, both legally and personally. Conclusion. Teresa Giudice is a unique figure in the world of reality TV. Her journey on RHONJ has been marked by highs and lows, and she has remained a central figure on the show for over a decade. While the debate over whether she receives special treatment continues, it is clear that Teresa's impact on the Real Housewives franchise is undeniable. Whether you love her or hate her, Teresa Giudice has left an indelible mark on reality TV, and her story is far from over.